To appear, you didn't check up here.
Yes, I wish to.
Okay.
Speak time is about what, 90 seconds?
3 minutes.
Oh, 3 minutes. Wow, thank you. Ladies and gentlemen of this committee, Gun Owners of America fully supports this bill, and of course, we're asking this committee to vote unanimously in support of this bill. We want to thank Representative Salzman and Representative Sirois for introducing this bill, of course. 3 years now, this bill has been introduced. It has passed the House. It has not passed the Senate. And as a 15-year veteran law enforcement officer, I could tell you that when seconds count, cops were minutes to an hour away. And in the end, what happened in Parkland was a failure of government, and gun control in no way would have solved it. As a detective, I sat through the investigations, presentations for what happened in Parkland. It was horrific, and it was a failure in government. Again, gun control wouldn't have solved this. The state's argument that any adult under the age of 21 doesn't have the mental faculties to possess and own a firearm is ludicrous, especially when we let 19-year-olds become sworn law enforcement officers in the state of Florida. Furthermore, even though the 11th Circuit Court ruled in favor of Florida's law, the 5th Circuit Court of Appeals just ruled recently that the federal under 21 purchase ban violates the text, history, and tradition of the Second Amendment going back to the founding of this country. But most importantly, the issues with this legislation is that it disarms women, it disarms young people, it disarms my own daughter. She's 5 years old right now, but when she becomes 18, if she decides to move out of my house and attends college, I want her to be able to defend herself. Right now, you have women who are disarmed under this law. They cannot defend themselves, they cannot protect themselves, they cannot protect their loved ones, and it is a travesty that our state passed such legislation. Rolling this back is the correct thing to do, but more importantly, rolling this back is the state admitting that it created a mistake, because in the end, the Second Amendment shouldn't have been violated. Gun Owners of America fully supports this bill, and we ask that this bill be passed. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Susan Gill, Moms Demand Action, wishing to appear.
In Florida weapons. Was the government vote no?
I have Jed Carroll, a proponent of the bill. Are you wishing to speak? You didn't indicate so. Okay, thank you. You're recognized.
Thank you. Hello, my name is Jed Carroll. I represent Gun Owners of America. In February of 2018, my son was excited about soon turning 18. He was a junior in the Florida K-12 virtual school program. He was an avid hunter who had hunted his whole life, knows the safety rules of guns, and loves old lever-action Savage Model 99 rifles because they're pretty accurate and a very safe format for a young hunter. Along comes a sick person that tragically ruined the lives of a bunch of people on the other side of the state, and the legislature thought the appropriate action was to take away my son's gun rights. My son had just signed up for the Selective Service and was picking out a college to attend. My son, that at 18, a year later, was trusted to run a 400,000-pound railroad locomotive, but not a 5-pound Ruger 1022. My son that wanted to pick out his dream deer rifle was now told he'd have to wait 3 more years unless he was somehow drafted into the military. It's time to correct the injustice that the state has thrust onto law-abiding, draft-aged young people in Florida. For all the people that said we have to do something, this was not the thing to do. Hardening our schools and addressing the failures that led to this tragic day were the things to do. Please correct this massive infringement and find favorably on House Bill 759. Thank you.
Thank you.